Game day is here and United are looking to go 3 points behind Spurs and that's guaranteed 5th spot for Champions League. Welcome along to the warm-up show, everybody. I'm Adam and, well, let's look ahead to Luton and Manchester United and just go, do you know what? Let's just go and win this game. Let's go and win this game. United have to just go out and think, you know what? We can't think about how good Luton have been in certain games at home at Kenilworth Road this season. We can't think about how close some of the big teams have gone to actually losing there this season. City, Liverpool, you know what I mean? Everyone has gone there and struggled. And Luton have scored against every single team in the top 6 that have played there at Kenilworth Road. So Manchester United are going to have to be at it today. But all the same, there's nothing more that will be accepted than Manchester United getting a win. We need it. It's minimal. Manchester United right now 3 points behind Spurs, closing the gap. Spurs are starting to buckle. Obviously, we've talked about Aston Villa and what their running's like as well. And we just have to look at this game and go, right, come on, United now. Let's do this. Let's kick into overdrive. 3 wins in a row already going into this game. And to make it 4, going into that Fulham game this weekend. City's on the horizon as well. We know how tough our running is. Let's get this game done. How is everyone feeling? This is Forever United TV, everyone. Welcome along. I'm Adam. This is our warm-up to the game against Luton Town today. A massive game for United. It's huge. Let's be honest. This game right now just sets out the stall, I feel. We've had the warm-ups. We've had the 3 games in February where we thought, you know what? If we get through them, we can really start looking at how we build towards clinching that Champions League spot this season. But now, this game, tough away game against a lower league team. No disrespect, but let's look at what Luton have done. The last 5 games, 1 win. It's not a team that you should be fearing on paper. But you just know, this time of the year, everyone's looking for results. Now, I've looked at this game and I've gone, let's go Luton at this stage of the season. They've had all of that. They've had all of that glory, all of that welcome to the Premier League. We're actually loving this being here. But now you've got to start thinking. And now these teams at the bottom, I feel, start thinking, it's all about results now, isn't it? It's all about, are Luton going to be as brave as they have been over the last few weeks? Are they going to be that team that's got them close in just going for it, but essentially it's got them 1 win in the last 5? That's what you've got to look at. I think they've just given up on trying to hold out and hold teams out and go for draws and points that way. They're just going gun-ho. They're going with, you know what, sod it. Let's just go hell for leather and let's see if we can win any games. And, you know, it's took them with, obviously, you've got to bring into consideration Everton. Deducted points. They wouldn't be where they were now. They'd be in a relegation zone playing this way. And I think everyone expected them to still be there. I think there were a lot of people's favourites to go straight back down, Luton. But you've got to give them credit. You've got to give them that little bit of praise because they have gone at teams and they've just given it a go. It gets you so far, doesn't it? It gets you so far. And you just got to go. It's a difficult one where teams like Luton go from this point. It really is difficult because it's like, yeah, we're doing well and we're getting goals, but we're conceding shed loads and shed loads of goals. Can we keep it tight for a game? I don't know how Luton approach this one today because United is slightly different. Yeah, it's a big team, but we all know that United haven't been as good as the other teams above us this season, and Luton have gone at them. Are they going to do the same today? Because that defeat against Sheffield United last week for Luton, you go there and you're like, whoa, hang on a minute. That's a kick in the gut, that really is. It really is a kick in the gut. And where are they at right now? Hopefully United can take advantage of this. And hopefully this is the downturn for Luton Town. Manchester United just on the up. Alien Tenno with a super chat. Gazeta Adamski, tough game today for both teams. Like I just said, it is exactly what it is on the tin. Both teams need a win for obvious reasons. Down at the bottom for Luton, United chasing Champions League. This is, for me, Luton's biggest game of the season. And I feel like Manchester United, this is just a stepping stone. We have to think of it that way. Go in there, take care of business, respect the opposition. If we come away with a 1-0 win today against Luton, then I'm happy. I'm walking away 4 games in a row, 4 wins in a row, looking pretty, 3 points behind Spurs. I'm really, really in contention because it could have gone completely south for United, this whole running, and everything for the Champions League places, the running with Manchester United. It was all hope, wasn't it? I'm completely lost for words in sort of how to describe Manchester United and this and what's actually happening right now with the team and the form. We've turned the corner, we know that, but them corners only count when you actually continue to run on. And you're stuck between going, we're just going to go back to where we was, and we are actually going forward here. We are a team now that's actually going to go on this run that we need. But then you can't help but look back on them games. And this is why we're struggling to describe it, because it's like the West Ham game. If Gerard Bowen scores, it's a different game. If Aston Villa hit the ball or shoot anywhere else but right down the Nana's throat, is that a different game? Again, there's nothing comfortable, but we're just grinding out results. And we said this. We said we just got to by hook or by crook, get the results in the bag, grind out the results, and just get the points on the board. That's all that matters in a running. We just got to be able now, because so much has happened to United. So much has gone wrong this season. I just feel like instead of going progressively forward, we've fallen backwards, but we're recovering from the fall and just climbing our way back up again. It is essentially like a 2-step forward and 3-step back scenario. But that 3rd step back, we're now clawing it back again. And we're just coming back to level par, maybe to where you could say we were last season. Not quite where we were last season, because obviously we were better last season. Apart from the absolute smashings that we took away from home, Manchester United were decent last season. So you got to look at it and you got to go, well, have we got the character? Have we got the character to make it 7, 8 wins in a row? Because then you can't ignore Manchester United. Everyone's saying now, it's like, this is great, fantastic. United's Ten Hag got these players coming back again. But every United fan knows. They just don't want to talk about it right now. Every United fan knows that this team can just go bang. Everyone knows the games that are coming up. City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle at home, all of the tough away games we've got coming up as well. And everyone's just waiting right now. I feel like all opposition fans, all of the pundits, everyone's just sharpening the knives ready for when we fall. Yeah, everyone was getting excited when United were beating all these mid-table teams and getting a few wins in a row, when we were all saying that Manchester United were going to always struggle against the bigger teams. Let's not get carried away. It's complete and utter crap, because all you can do is talk about, criticise, compliment, do whatever, break down every game that you play. You cannot decide to just go, I told you so, when United lose a game. You can't. It's there, and every team can lose a game. Look, City dropped points against Chelsea. No one's going, oh, I could see that was coming. No, anyone can beat anyone in this league this season. I just feel like with United, everyone is just ready to jump, ready to pounce. And the only thing that's going to stop that happening is Manchester United actually continuing this run going forward. Continuing the form that we're in right now, getting win after win after win. If it's grinding it out, it's grinding it out. So what? Right now, I don't think any United fan cares. We just see the future with Sir Jim Radcliffe, everything that's looking a bit more positive off the pitch. We just got to get there on the pitch. And that means like crawling over the line of the marathon, basically. It's like you've got to the last 500 metres of the marathon. You form, you've been up, you've been down, you've kept yourself there. You literally got to the last 500 metres and you are on your knees and you're crawling over the line. This is what I feel Manchester United's season is going to be from this point here now. You've cut down, then you've just worked your way back up. Some other opponents have just tripped up on the race and now you're just catching up. And you can see the finish line and then you hit that wall. And it's like, oh, God, I've just got to try and grind it over the line. Grind it and get over the line. It's going to be a very, very stressful running for Manchester United. It's going to be a extremely stressful last few months of the season for all Manchester United fans. There's going to be nothing easy. There's going to be nothing given to us. We're going to have to grind out absolutely everything just to get over the line and in the Champions League. But we can do it. We've shown that we can do it. Martinez coming back later on in March, ready for that run-in from April. That'll give us a boost as well. And do you know what? We've got players in form right now. Can we continue it? Because right now I think it's an audition for Manchester United under Ineos going forward. And I feel like this is why I have got a little bit more optimism. I've got a bit more optimism in this team actually making this happen, because Ineos are waiting in the wings. Every single player knows that you ain't just going to waltz back into this team come the summer. It's all change. Right now, it's an audition for every single United player in that shirt, every time they walk out on that pitch, to go out there and show this new regime that they are worthy of staying in this Man United shirt and in this squad. And that, for me, I feel is going to be, that's going to be the decider. That's going to be the decider in us getting over the line to the Champions League and not. And ultimately setting off under Ineos on the wrong foot back in the Europa League. Because I'm pretty confident that we're going to get Europa League. I'm just not too certain if we're going to get that Champions League spot. And this all now comes down on these last few games of the season. These last 14 games starting today at Kenilworth Road. What is Kenilworth Road bringing to Manchester United today? An atmosphere, something different, a non-league ground, a ground not fit to be in the Premier League. No, it's not. But they've earned their way up and they deserve to be in the Premier League because of it. Ten Hag said in his press conference, is the pitch longer? Is the pitch wider? Is the referee not going to turn up? It's just a game of football. Well, it's not. Erik, no matter how much you try and sugarcoat it, it's really not, is it? It's not just a game of football. It's a different pressure cooker situation right now for United. The pressure is on. And like I said, every single pundit, opposition fan, they're all waiting for Meltdown United. They're all waiting for it, I'm telling you. And they cannot wait for United to lose this first game off the back of this little run that we're having right now. And just to go, oh, look at the United fans. They were getting ahead of themselves again. Banter FC. Can United just shut everyone up and just carry on this run? And you know what? Just give us fans something to banter back with. Because you look at Arsenal at the moment. I'm sure Zayn will be around today at some point, just rubbing it in. They look fantastic. They look the best of the top three at the moment for me. They really do. You've got Liverpool, after losing to Arsenal, bang, 3-1, 7-1. Sorry, 3-1, 4-1. 2 games and coming back from that. Dealt with it, moving forward. That's a sign of champions right there. 7 goals and 2 conceded after you get smashed by Arsenal and still be ahead of them. That's how you react. And Liverpool have got City coming up. They're all boisterous. You've got the City fans who are just full of themselves. And honestly, this is how big United are. Don't let anyone tell you that United are not the biggest club in the world. No one cares what's happening with the title running right now. All anyone is watching for is what happens to Manchester United. All they want to see is the meltdown and the fallout from United. That's all it is. Well, I tell you what, let's stick it back to them and just go, oh, there's another win. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. I've watched loads of different people, opposition fans, going on about how are United doing it? Yet again, they just defy the laws of gravity. They just get over the line. How are they doing this? How are they managing to keep winning? Well, I tell you how. We're Man United. We just find a way. This is what we were built on. I've spoke about this on many shows already. I said, if there wasn't a United way, there is no such thing as a United way. The only way that United play is how that manager actually gets us to play and gets us over the line. So Alex Ferguson, it was his way. It wasn't United's way. It was Sir Matt Busby's way. It was them managers' ways. That's what it is. It's not a United way. We just find a way to win a game. We dig in and we actually start believing in the shirt that we're wearing. That's United at the moment. There is no style of play. I don't think there ever was a style of play. It was attacking football. We never let teams rest. The one thing that this team has been missing over the last few years is that mentality of the United winning. That's what's been missing. And for me, I look at it and I go, well, that is starting to come back. And I feel like the pressure from above and everything that's going on right now is playing on these players' minds. And that's, for me, is why we are winning games, why we are getting better individual performances, why players are actually thinking more. And you can actually see players changing the way they play, how they think on the pitch. You can see it happening. You can see it happening with Bruno. Marcus Rashford trying. Doesn't look like he wants to be there, still trying. You've got Garnacho, decision-making, the communication with Højlund, things like this. Mainu, Casemiro's come back. Why has he come back and been so brilliant compared to what he was at the start of the season? Because there's no excuse, was there? Let's be honest. With Casemiro, you look at him and you go, there was no guarantee when he came back from this injury that he was going to be the Casemiro of last season. He could have been the Casemiro of start of this season. Things have changed. Ineos have come in. Casemiro's come back. And everyone said he takes games to get back into his form. He takes a bit of time to come back from injury. Well, that's not been the case, has it? Casemiro's come back absolutely flying, and he's been one of our best players. The pressure of what's happening above, the embarrassment for these players, now the accountability that's going to be held for poor performances is all there, clear to see. And Manchester United going forward, the players cannot rest on just an acceptance that they're going to be there the next season, which it has been every single year under the Glazers. You're not getting away with it now. Perform. That's why United are going to beat Luton today. Let's get into the chat and see how you guys feel. Interesting news already. We've seen Luke Shaw has arrived. He's with the players on the coaches. So Luke Shaw is fit to play. So we can guarantee pretty much the team is going to be as we expected it to be, what we said in the show last night. We'll be the back four of Luke Shaw, Maguire, Varane and Dalot, with a midfield of Casemiro, Kobe Mainoo and Bruno Fernandes, with Rasmus Højlund, Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho as the front three. That's what our team is going to be. Please give the video a like, guys. We're just about to hit the 100 mark. Make sure you're subscribing as well to the channel. We're on the march to the 40,000, guys. We're moving fast. Thanks for watching all the content that we've had on the show as well over the last few days, guys. There's something different again this weekend. Part 2 of the Old Trafford redevelopment and new stadium video is out. Thanks for watching that. That's gone down an absolute storm, guys, so I really appreciate that. We had the paper round this morning on FUTV. It's a little bit early for some people. We are going to mix up and change that. It's going to be round about the 11 o'clock slot every single Sunday, guys. Some people were saying that they didn't get the notifications for that video this morning. Really sorry, that's out of my hands. I'm gutted that that's happened because I like to work on and give you guys as much back as possible, mixing up the content, doing something different. It's not all in one place, just in one studio, sat in front of a screen. We're out and about. We're changing sets and studios. We're bringing it different. And I think we've done about 5 or 6 different locations now over the last week. So that's what we want to bring to you guys. Just something different. But yeah, I really appreciate you all tuning in. But that show, the paper round, is going to be, I love that. It's just something completely different, like the old Sunday supplements. That's every Sunday at 11 o'clock now. So make sure you've got that one in. Happy Sunday, Adam, says Niles. Happy Sunday to you as well. We need all the points we can get before City. Come on, United, says Rogerio. I've got a new member in the house who is Niles. Just said hello, Niles, and there you go. Honest Tiger donated the membership. Thank you, Honest Tiger. Legend as always. Niles, welcome to the members club, my friend. Super chat in from Jens says, are you all friends and family? Erik Ten Hag in regardless. Oh, we're all friends and family. I'm not sure what that means, actually. All friends and family, Erik Ten Hag in regardless. Hey, to be honest with Ten Hag, you got to look at results on the pitch. If he manages to do it on the pitch, he manages to stay in his job. It's as simple as that. Same. Michael Bethwaite says 3-1 Man United. I think my score prediction was... actually, I've not even given a score prediction for this game, which is a bit of a surprise. And by the way, guys, check out the community post coming up after this. There is our little members competition, so if you are a member, first goal scorer and the minute the goal is scored in, that's coming up, guys. That was donated by Honest Tiger, so stay tuned. After this show, that will be going up, and I will be keeping a close beady eye on your players and who you pick. So I'll explain everything in the community post, but if you are a member, just stay tuned for that. It's our little match day competition we have just to give something back. 4th place and FA Cup this season, says Alex. Whoa, Alex is confident. I like it. Keep it coming. Days of United being crap are coming to an end. Ineos will make sure of that, says Alien Tenno. Alien, I'm liking your mindset right now. I think you are sending positive vibes. Stay off the Stella. Have a few, but not too much. And I think we're going to get through this today. We are. Arsenal will just get better and better. Plus, their defence is great also. I don't actually rate their defence. I think they can be got at, Arsenal's defenders. I really do. I'm not completely convinced by him. So, yeah, let's watch this space with Arsenal. I do think they are the best of the top 3 at the moment. They are playing well. I've got to give them the credits. They deserve it. They really do. Mel says the reason these guys have started to play because they know their jobs are on the line. Exactly what I was saying. Honest Tiger, United could win 20 games in a row, lose the next one, and it's all over the TV for a week. It definitely is, Honest Tiger. It is. Highland face after the game was great. How good was it? Watching that salty, horrible man walk off the pitch, all moody, because he didn't get his goal and they dropped points. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. All we need now is United to win today, and it is a very, very good weekend. We're chasing City down. That's what's happening. No, we're not. But, hey, it's fun to laugh at a minute. I've been watching United games since Steve Bruce and Gary Pallister in defence. What people refer to United way of playing is just grit and determination, something our players have been lacking. Couldn't have said that better, Mr. Miracle. Couldn't have said it better. It's exactly what I meant in my little, I won't call it a rant, my little piece then when I said, look, there is no United way. It's an acceptance that you have to go till the final whistle and give absolutely everything. Die on your feet on the pitch, giving all you've got to the shirt, and the quality of players around you, the style of play will automatically come. Yes, there is positions. Yes, there are formations. It's great listening to, I think listening on the overlap, listening to Roy Keane, Gary Neville and Yap Stam when they had Yap Stam on. That was one of my favourite ones on the overlap because it was just talking like, look, we were just left in defence as one-on-one. We were classed as Man United defenders and Manchester United were bombing forward, fullbacks bombing forward, trying to get the winners. And we were just expected to defend one-on-one and deal with it. That was what we were expected as Manchester United defenders to have in our locker. And do you know what? I absolutely love that because that's what it was. It's like, so what? You have to do one-on-one defending. That means you actually have a plan, at least. Yeah, you can get up and down and fullbacks can chase back and get in position, but you have to be brave in football. Otherwise, you don't win anything. You don't win anything by playing safe. Put it that way. All this defensive style and being solid, yeah, it's good for a certain amount of time just to ease your way in the game, but there has to become a part of that game. There has to be a part of that game where it goes to the next level and you go up a gear and it changes up. Otherwise, it's not going to happen, is it? I am optimistic for today. We are going to give Luton a drubbing. 5-1 United. Woohoo! Huggles is on it. I think he's on the Guinness again. Smokey51, give Ten Hag 2 years and United is back. The youth is thriving. The youth is absolutely thriving. It really is. I am buzzing with excitement with United's youth players coming through. On the paper round this morning, was talking about Varane, talking about Camberwala, and how he is going to be the next player to come through. That is, I can see that happening. But like I said, it's like we've got so many options going forward now, Manchester United, with the setup and what Ineos are bringing. I know it's not ideal. I know the Glazers are still there, but we have to swallow that bitterness towards the Glazers because this conversation keeps on coming up. It's like you've still got United fans moaning. As if some people come to me and say it, look, all of this and everything, all Ineos are doing are feeding the Glazers. All they're doing is giving the money to them and the success is coming to them and they're just feeding off the success of what Ineos are going to bring. We're just lining their pockets. What do you want to do? Do you want to dwell on the past and the last 20 years of just hell and just live with that for the rest of your life? Or do you actually want United to be successful? Yes, if United are winning, the Glazers are going to do well. What do you want? Separate your hate for the Glazers and love for the club and go and do what you want and you know you want to do, which is support your club, support your team and hope that they do well. The Glazers are going to do well out of it. And there's nothing we can do about that. They're clever businessmen and they've taken United to the cleaners and they're still doing it. But what we got to look at is, on the pitch, Manchester United, if we're successful, then we're not as concerned. If we're building infrastructure, if we're building new training grounds, new fan parks, the stadium's getting better. If all this is happening, the youth team's winning, the women's team rightly get their own ground and somewhere to play. If all this is happening, well, what are you moaning about? What have you got to moan about? This is what we wanted. Yes, the Glazers might do well at the end of this, and it has been a painful 20 years, and you're always going to have that at the back of your head. You're always going to have that horrible feeling, that horrible taste in your mouth of what the Glazers did to this football club. But do you know what? I just want my team to do well. I want to be celebrating glorious nights. I want to be in the Champions League. I want to be going to the latter stages of the Champions League. I want to take everything I possibly can out of this. And if the Glazers are still in situ, then there's not much we can do about it. We've just got to get behind the team and hope that we can actually do well. Let's see. It says, no comment. I thought knocked Adam good. What's that? I don't know what that means. Let me see. Some United players are so entitled that they think they're irreplaceable. That is why United are going wrong. I support the mighty Reds, but I can see it a mile off. Everyone can see it a mile off, CC. Everyone can see it a mile off. Into today's game, guys. I mean, obviously, this is just, like I said, a stepping stone going forward. United have to win this game. We know we have to win this game. We have to put the pressure back on to Villa and Spurs, and then we move on to another game. We've got Fulham next week. And I look at it and I go, right now, looking at the league table, United, we literally are, third? Well, we're fourth best team in the league in terms of form right now, United. If we win today, we're out there, fourth best team in the league in form over the last 5 games. You got City, you got Arsenal, you got Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool have lost 1 game in the last 5. Arsenal has won the last 5. City have drew against Chelsea yesterday. They've won the rest. Aston Villa, hit and miss, only won 2 of the last 5. Tottenham only won 2 of the last 5. United today got a chance of going 4 wins from the last 5. So that's 4 wins and a draw. That's top 4 form. We beat Fulham as well next weekend, then we're on it. We are more than in this. And you know what? I think we can actually carry it forward and I think we can hit the top 4 now. I do. And everyone's like, oh, Adam jumping the gun again. You was doom and gloom before. Yeah, I've seen the difference. The team have actually responding to Ten Hag. And you know what? I'm all for it. Let's go. Let's go forward from here. I feel like Manchester United are in a position right now where, you know what, it's like I said, we could easily fall backwards again. But I just feel like even if we lose a game, I think they're going to try. I think they're going to bounce back. I do. So unless it's a complete disaster class, and by that I mean we look like we was against the likes of Bournemouth when we just looked abject, clueless. It was an absolute disgrace, that game. Games against Newcastle away when we can't even be asked running. If it's like that, then I'm concerned. But I'm looking at every game right now, and we're in every single game. We should have beat Spurs. We let them off the hook. We really should be looking at going our 5th game in a row here. We should have won every single game so far this calendar year, but we haven't. We let off the gas against Spurs, and it cost us. It did cost us. But still, we recovered from it, and we're moving forward. Cheers for all the likes, guys. We're nearly at the 150 mark. Just about 500 in the room with us right now. Thank you all for tuning in to the warm-up show. I've got loads of content for you guys today. You'll have my match reaction straight after the game. Then we're going to have the player ratings come up as well. We're having a later live breakdown show tonight. Me and Jay are going to be on that. So, guys, that is at 8 o'clock tonight. Make sure you join us for that one. Looking forward to that. It's going to be hopefully another positive one with me and Jay. And we can actually be talking about a United win. So, loads coming up for you guys. So make sure you're tuned in for the rest of the day. I may drop some shorts on the channel, maybe a halftime report for the game, just to get your thoughts on it, guys. But like I said, guys, building up to the start of March, we've got something different coming. So I'll fill you all in on that. Match days are going to change, put it that way. Adam, where do you live later? What? Where do you live later? Is that? So afterwards, we're at 8 o'clock. We're going to full breakdown show. We're going to let the dust settle on the game. Let everything sort of just calm. And then we're going to dissect it properly. I don't want to be going in. I'll have my reaction straight after the game. And you can see that, guys. But obviously, I want to give it a bit of time now. I want to do things differently. And I've said all along on this channel, I wanted to make it not like that instant boom reaction sort of thing on the live show. I want to sort of do both types. So we've got the instant reaction. Then I'll pick up on anything that I've done wrong, maybe later on in the live show. Because you know what it's like after a game, don't you? You're always in, very reactional. It's raw. It doesn't feel... Well, it it's great because it's honest. It's honest fan reaction, and that is everything. But still, you tend to miss it, and it gives us a chance for me just to watch things back, watch some highlights back, and just see where I thought I might have got one bit wrong. So I'm criticising myself as well, and I want to make a show of that. I want to make a show of actually correcting myself and giving you guys a chance to pull me back on certain things, because sometimes you can't do it in the comments. It's not always there. I love the comments, and I look at them and I bring them back and I go, he's right. That's a good point there. That's how it should be. So let's make a show on it. So if you guys have got anything to say after my instant reaction after it, get your comments in on that one. And then I'm going to bring them up in the live show later on. And then we're going to properly break down everything live, me and Jay. And that's how it should be done. That's how things are done on FUTV. And welcome along, everybody. If you are just tuning in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you do give the video a like. Do also download the SofaScore. If you're going out today, you sadly cannot watch the game, SofaScore there, scan that QR code, bottom right hand corner. I'll drop in the description. The link is there, guys. Click on that. It's free. Live score updates, instant updates, the quickest there is out there, rated in the top 20 in the apps at the moment, the best football app going. Injuries, score updates, red cards, yellow cards, player stats, player ratings, everything you need to know on and off the pitch, right to your phone. SofaScore, partners with FUTV. Thank you very much, guys. Just drop on that QR code, click that link in the description and download it. It's free, so you might as well. We've got Glennie in with a super chat. Hey Adam, wondering if our form is down to self-preservation, not the players. No, it wouldn't be just the manager taking the fall. Knowing it wouldn't be just the manager taking the fall. Sorry about that. If we fail. Like I said before, I think there's a big part of that, Glennie, in what I was going on about. It's like there is accountability now at the football club. There is going to be repercussions for poor performances. You're not going to get away with it. It's official. Ineos are in. They are in charge of the football club. The deadline was Friday for the stocks and the shares. Everything has been cleared by the FA and the Premier League, and now it's moving forward full steam ahead. So the players, like I said before, they're going into this game and going, well, it's not just going to be Ten Hag right now. Yeah, Ten Hag may actually get the sack, but I may be on the chopping block as well. The way that we've been in January and just getting rid of players, I think is set a little bit of a... He's put that element of doubt in players' heads, I think. I think the way Rashford has been reprimanded, I don't agree with it. I think he should have been punished more. But also, I feel like now, with what's happened with Sancho, what's happened with Ronaldo, with what is going to come, I think these players have been spoken to. And I feel like they know what's coming now with Ineos. I think actions speak louder than words right now. We don't want to be seeing "we go again" tweets and Instagram posts. Sorry, it wasn't our day today. We'll make it right the next time. Well, no, you might not get it next time. You might be out in the summer. So realistically, I look at it and I go, well, I'm really happy about that. And I do believe, Glennie, that it is part of the form right now. Get some score predictions and thoughts on how today's game's going to go, everybody. Update the green screen. It's 2017 United stand. No, it's bleeding not. What are you absolutely on about? You lemon, Jonathan. How dare you compare? No one had nice shiny light coming through the windows. Hey, and let's be honest, mate. What channel is actually going from different destination to different destination? We're not always in one spot here, are we? This morning we had the nice cafe-style show. Then we had the bar the other night. Then we're live outside Old Trafford. Give me a break. Seriously. Come on, mate. You're better than that. That's a cheap shot. But, hey, it's not. It's miles better. It's miles better. 32 away from 200 likes, someone says. Yeah, not bad at all. Thanks, guys. Keep it up. Make sure you do subscribe as well, guys. 3-1 United. 2-0 United. Signed Tom Jones. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. That's the one. And that should be United's sort of dressing room music. That should be on the old Ghetto Blaster. I know they're not Ghetto Blasters anymore, but you know what I mean. It's old school, innit? Put that out there. I wonder what United's changing room is actually like before a game. I wonder what sort of vibe it is. Always wanted to know that. Always wanted to know it. I know there's nothing wrong with the background. It's mine. It's me. Don't worry, guys. Let me see. Luton 1, Manchester United 3. There's that scoreline again, Michael. Daniel says, thought we would have paid you to travel. Thought he would have paid you to travel, mate. Not sure what that is, mate. Not sure what you mean by that one. Mike MUFC says, United stand is trash. Now FUTV and the Paddock are the future. FUTV. That's the future. Yeah, a team like United should beat Luton at least 5-0, Adam. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Back in the day, but not these days. I'm walking out of there with a 1-1, and I'm quite happy with that. I'm not going to lie. I'm quite happy with that. I just want the wins now. I want to see us climb that table. I do want to see us actually, unlike you guys, I do want to see us smash someone. I want to see a really convincing away performance. Bit like the old days. Yeah, Ghetto Blaster. You love it. You love it. Grandad, I've got the grey beard. I'm allowed to talk like that. And what was I saying then? Yeah, I want to see United smash someone. I do. I'm like you guys. I want to see that old school United. You know what? The crowd's up. The away fans are up. It's buzzing. Kenilworth Road are trying to intimidate. And United just come out in the first 5 minutes. Bang. There you go. 1-0. That shut you all up. And then you're like, right, come on, let's regroup again. And bang. 2-0. There you go. It's like, oh, God, this is it. It's over. Why are we going to get that? That's what I want to see. When United come out, let's go. Bang, bang, bang. There you go. Job's done. Let's take the mick. Let's bring on some youth players. Let's give some debuts and some game time to the reserves and players on the fringe. That's what United used to be like. Resting players. We have a new member in the house. Gifted by London 1965-7. That's gone to Ben DeGoro. Welcome to the Members Club, Ben. Make sure you thank London as well for that. London, legend, mate. Thank you so much. 2 new members already in the show today, guys. If you want to be a member, then just jump into the description. There is a link there. Just click on that, or you can press the join button, which is just below the screen. All the options are open there. If you want to contribute to the channel, that is there. I'm happy for you guys just to be here watching and subscribing to the channel, of which we are crawling towards that 39k. We are moving, people. Adam, I don't think the team Wogbox is very PC these days. Ghetto Blaster is what I'm saying. Ghetto Blaster. Yes. Cabbage head. Listen to what I'm saying. In 2 months, I've only watched the other channel once. Adam and FUTV all the way. Yep, there you go. FUTV all the way. That is the way forward, guys. Different content every single day. Mixing it up. Bringing you guys in. Making the show about you. That is what FUTV, Forever United TV, is all about. What is your prediction for today? Starting 11, Adam says, Chris. Quite simple. It's what I said the other day. I don't think he's going to change it. Maguire and Varane at the back. Luke Shaw and Diogo Dalot with Andre Onana in goal. Bruno, Casemiro, Mainu, Garnacho, Højlund and Rashford. I would like to see game time for Ahmad today. I'm hoping United can get a decent enough lead and we can see him play. I think that's the only way we're going to get him on the pitch, when we're quite comfortable. The club have got big issues with trying to get certain players in, and the players that we've got at this football club that have just got too comfy. It's like Anthony's an issue. You've got Ahmad, I feel, is an issue for Ten Hag because he feels like he has to try and squeeze him in somewhere now. And you've got... Wow, there's so many players at Manchester United that just probably aren't good enough, but we're sort of clinging on to hope that they can get better, if that makes sense. It does. What have we got there? Sharpie got a hat-trick at Arsenal in that shirt. The Sharpie shuffle, I remember it. It was 6-2, wasn't it, Gaz? Absolute legend. I love that guy. Sharpie. That was absolutely brilliant. Them days, this shirt, that's what it was all about. Going away from home and really taking it to him. Let me see. Do you keep in touch with anybody from US? Yeah, they're basically not allowed to talk to me. How sad is that? 4-1 in favour of Manchester United, says Dennis. I love the way you say that, Dennis. There was a lot of smashing last time we went down. Smashing. I don't know what you mean by that. Glennie with another super chat. Thanks, Glennie. I hope you don't mind me saying, but it was a shame about top of the league and was looking forward to seeing you wind Craig up when we win things under Sir Jim. I know. In terms of top of the league, guys, I was talking about it a bit this morning. Thanks for the super chat, Glennie. Really appreciate that. It just, FUTV got that busy and Anfield Agenda with everything going on there. I couldn't commit the full amount of time. I am a one-man band, apart from Kaz by my side. Obviously, we had Ben and Craig were helping out at times. Ben especially in the background. But it was just too much. Ben's very busy. He has a lot to do. Craig has a lot to do with Anfield Agenda. We're all great mates still. We still talk and communicate. It's totally fine. We just made an agreement that, you know what, we had to just concentrate on certain things that were working well for us. And you know what, guys? It is so busy. It is so much work just running it on your own. And that's why I appreciate just the simple like and people subscribing to the channel. That is what this is all about, FUTV. Just seeing your appreciation and your comments coming in. That's it. That's all we want. Shape on the left. Sharp on the left. Not shape. Sharp on the left. Kanchelskis on the right. Oof, says Stu. 100% oof. 200 likes in the bag, guys. Thank you so much. Absolutely loving your input today. I'm loving the content as well, obviously. But yeah. Why keep slagging off other fan channels? Who's slagging off other fan channels? It comes off salty. I'm not slagging anyone off. United fan channels are doing a great job, yourselves included. Who's slagging them off? I'm only slagging off certain people who have done me wrong. That's all I'll ever do. Everyone else in there, you guys might be talking about it in the chat. I don't know if that's what you mean, JMD, but yeah, I'm not slagging anyone off. I ain't got time for that. Adam, your morning paper round this morning was brilliant. Thanks, Colin. Love that. Hopefully, guys, go and watch it back. See what you think. We changed it up completely this morning. It's going to be at 11 o'clock every single day, so make sure you're all over it. Make sure you're watching, and make sure you're commenting on it, because little comments and remarks and stuff like that, we take everything on board. We listen, and we try and improve as we go forward. I'm not afraid to take risks. If it doesn't work out, hey, it's YouTube. It's raw. This is what it's all about. Don't try and be something that you're not. We're YouTube and we're going to make mistakes. That's why everyone likes to watch YouTube. It's not all scripted and everyone's paid to say a certain thing. You say what you want, you make your mistakes, and you move on. It's all great entertainment, and this is the way the world is going. This is the way the world is going. No one wants to listen to has-beens on TV earning money talking about things they don't have a clue about, like your club. And there are plenty of people on TV doing that. All you need to do is tune into the real content and what people know. And we, the fans, know more than any expert or pundit on TV. Trust us, don't we, guys? No, I'll never work with him again. You should said about smashing someone. I was going down the back in 91-92 season. Little laughs. Down Luton. Right, now I got you. Aaron. Aaron. Love that film. What's the result today? Score prediction for today. I'm going with 4-2 to United. Goal bleeding bonanza. That's what's happening today, guys. 4-2 to United. And an entertaining game. I feel like it's going to be one of them. We'll go 3-1 up. Luton may crawl it back to 3-2. And we catch them on the break. Put it to bed. 4-2 United. Brace for Rasmus. 1 for Garnacho. And let's see. You know what? 1 for Diogo Dalot today. I think he's due a goal. This is it. That's what's happening today, guys. Get your money on that. Get your money on it. A 3-1. Everyone's going with a 3-1 today. Seriously, last night, all it was 3-1. Today, same thing. Except there's a few more people who've actually got more confident. I love this show because it kind of shows you, like, everyone's boisterous and bullish leading up to the game through the week. And then all of a sudden it gets close to the game and you're like, I don't know now. I'm thinking it might actually be a tight game, this one. But no, I feel like everyone's got more and more confident in them as the games come closer on this one. It's different. There's a big change in the atmosphere with United fans right now. Luton today, I feel could be the making of a good end of the season. It's like going through a round of golf. You've had a shocking front nine, and you've just turned on the halfway point, heading back in, and you've just got 3 birdies in a row, and you just got back to level par, and now everything else is like, right, how far can we take it? What can we add here? What can we add that's a little bonus to this? Let's see what we can get out of it. Kaz isn't in the chat today, guys, because she is playing again. It's a big game today. I think it's second against fourth. She's second, so hopefully I'm going to hear some good news once we finish up here before the game. Then she'll be back to watch the game with me later. Mike Fergus says, Adam, this channel is my only go-to channel since you moved from that toxic stand. 3-1 United, Rasmus Garnacho Dallo. I'm liking the scoreline. I'm liking the kind comments as well there, Mike. Thank you very much. Rasmus brace today. Just let's test the water. Goal scorers, guys. Goal scorers for today. 85% of you are actually going with a United win today. Confident Manchester United fan base right now. That's the poll that's up right now. Who are your goal scorers today, guys? Let me know. I'm going to be putting it out for the members in the competition later, but I just want to get the live chat's thoughts on this one. Let me know where you're at. Goal scorers for Manchester United today. Who's having it? Have it. Who's on it? Let me know. Andrew says, great show, Adam. And a lot better than the US. You and everyone in this show treat fans with respect regardless of whether they agree with them or not. Of course, mate. That's what it's all about. Everyone has an opinion. I think someone made a comment on my show this morning. I think he was disagreeing with me. Totally fine. Go for it. Even more so. Tell me. Try put me in my place. It's not like I'm being nasty about it and you shouldn't say it and I'm just shooting you back down. I will respond to as many as possible, and I like to do it while we're live as well. So if you've got anything you disagree with, then get your comment in, and we have a discussion. We talk about it. Everyone has their favourites. It's natural. I mean, people say they don't have favourite players. They do. They just don't talk about them that much. They just see the better of someone than the negative. It's like me, for instance. I just don't like Victor Lindelof, and I'm sorry if that offends anyone. He really winds me up. It really winds me up. I think, it's like a personal thing for me. I mean, obviously, as you guys know, I've been in a lot of mixed zones. I've had a chance to get close to certain players. And there's some auras about people. It's just like, I'm just bigger than anyone here. I'm just going to walk right past you, not even let on. Do you know what I mean? It's just got that attitude I don't like. And then on the pitch, I think it just feels like it's never his fault. He's always got his hands in the air and he's always complaining about something. For me, no, shut up. Get on with the game. For God's sake. Just watched the Rio interview with a special one. It would be funny if Klopp replacement is him. Oh, there's not a chance in hell that Jose would go to Liverpool. They would never take him at Liverpool. I can guarantee you that right now. Do I have a cat? Yes, I do. Why are you asking that one, Jensk? Every time Adam says that's what it's all about, drink a shot. I've got my vocabulary range. I've got some sayings that everyone always talks about that I always say. I know. It's funny though, isn't it? Kaz said it to me all the time. She's like, yeah, I'm not going to go on about it because it's just going to highlight it all for you and then you'll just throw it all back in my face constantly. But yeah, I have things that I say constantly all the time. Do you know what? Sometimes you think, I should just take them out. I should just try and improve on some of the things that I say and how I am on camera. And then sometimes I go, you know what? That's me. That's just who I am. That's just the way we deal with things. And that's why I love YouTube. You can just be yourself. There's no one telling you to say certain things. There's certain times I've been doing my sports media and what I've done and what I've managed to do so far in my career, where I've been told I need to say certain things. I've been told I need to do things. And now I've just got free reign to do and say whatever I want. Obviously, with respect to reason. But, yeah, just having that freedom and being able to be you, I think is everything. And I love it. I do. I don't want to change. I don't think I ever will do. And that's not me being stubborn. I'm just saying I'm right and you're wrong. It's just the way I am. And you know what? I love it. I just can't help losing the plot while watching football. And yeah, I say a lot of the same thing twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times over. Hey, it is what it is, isn't it? There's another one. It's what it is. Adam, you are great in camera, in fairness, but you have a face for radio, though. Hey, that's just pure cheek, that, Trev. Come on. That is pure cheek. I tell you what, sometimes I do think of that myself, though. I'll go on like that, like, oh my God, is this YouTube actually aging me right now? That's how it feels. It does. And you are you're doubting yourself constantly all the time. You're like, Christ, I need an holiday. I need to get some sun. I look like a bleeding ghost. Yeah, and then there's always them mornings when you wake up and you're like, God, no, what is going on? But yeah, I mean, in terms of Luton today, back to that, gone completely off track there, guys. But threats, Luton players. Obviously, we got a couple of United old contingents in the squad today. I think Chongi, pretty much bench player. Mengi's done really well. I'm really pleased for Mengi, centre-back for Luton. I feel like that is... that's one bit of good that's come out of a player going away. His injuries blighted him. He was never able to get consistent football. I'm so pleased that he's took his opportunity and he's playing in the Premier League as well. More credit to Manchester United's academy. They've produced another player there that is really making it happen. United, I think, actually have got a sell-on clause in Mengi's contract as well at Luton. So if he keeps on playing well and someone else buys him, say for instance, he goes, if Luton get relegated and he goes down, then Manchester United are in a comfortable position. If they sell him on and make money off him, we'll get some money ourselves. So yeah, I think Manchester United have done well with that, and I'm really pleased for Mengi. Chong as well, never quite made it, did he? He was never that... No, he was good, but he was never that good, you know what I mean? Like that next level good. He was never going to make it at United. I always thought lightweight. I know I shouldn't, because it's not all about the size of a player, it's about his skill and his quality. I just didn't think he had enough. I don't think he had enough, and I think realistically... I think where he is now, I think that's his level. Bottom half of the table, maybe championship for Chongi. But both of them plays today. Hopefully they have bad days today. And then they go on and survive and Luton stay up for their players' sake. I think that's what's important for them. But not obviously for us as well, because that means we're going to win the game. But yeah, and good luck to him. Good luck to him. Well done, Man United's Academy again. Adam, super chat from Chris. Thank you, Chris. Adam, unrelated question. Do you pronounce think with a T or with an F? Keep up the great work. Good things take time and work. You're innovating and it's amazing. I always look forward to the videos. I have in terms of my pronunciations, I can use my Mancunian accent to get me out of jail a lot of the time. I can. But yeah, I get pulled on that one all the time. I have a issue with the th and the th side of things when it's pronouncing. I'm not going to say any more. You'll just pick up on it and you'll be... so you'll go back, you'll look back on this video and you'll say, that's what he means. That's what I'm getting at. Thank you so much for the super chat, mate, as well. Thank you for the kind words. But yeah, I don't mind people taking the mick. Honestly, it really, really does not bother me one bit. I have thick skin. And I think that's from when I was brought up actually working on Scrapyard, actually, for a good 10, 15 years. So yeah, it was brutal. It was... it was brutal. It was just cutthroat. Like, seriously, you had to just be strong enough to deal with mental pressures and stuff like that. So, as like I said, it's sticks and stones with me. I'm just really not bothered about people slagging me off. I enjoy it, actually. It's funny. But, hey, you have to in this world, trust me, because the cyber world is, whoa, it's completely different. It is absolutely brutal. I've just had a message come through saying Kaz's game is abandoned. What has happened there? I don't know what is going on there. Hopefully she's all right, but we'll find out when the show finishes. I'll keep you guys posted always. Over 5.5 in the room with us, guys. 250 likes. Thank you so much. Cheers for all the likes, guys. Keep them coming. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, guys. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Adam. This is FUTV, Forever United TV. This is the warm-up show. We are looking ahead to United at Kenilworth Road against Luton. I'm just delving into social media right now, just having a quick look as to what is going about. I posted out before on Twitter how everyone was feeling. And yeah, Twitter is poison, isn't it? God, man, there is the response you get on there. It's just not worth it. It really isn't worth beating on. It isn't. What have we got going on right here, right now? Any early team news information coming up? It doesn't look like it. Just going to double check for you guys to see if anything's about. It doesn't look like it. It is still early. We're about an hour and a half away from kickoff. Let me just see. Yeah, nothing really going in. What do you guys reckon to Altay Bayındır being actually top target for Galatasaray this season? That is mental, isn't it? It's again, it's like all of a sudden, like players that we've got are being looked at by other clubs, and we all thought we could get more out of every player that comes into Manchester United. I did, but Bayındır, one game. I mean, that was at Newport. It just goes to show, like, are we missing something here by not giving Bayındır a chance? Like, Galatasaray want him as their first team keeper. Are we missing out? Should we be giving him a chance? It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Game cancelled. Kaz, I won't say that. It's too early to say that word. Let's just say Kaz battered the ref is what Alien is saying there. But you can all see his super chats. I think the Stella's flowing with Alien right now. It is. Kaz is in the chat. She's back. And the ref is okay. Alien, you've been put in your place. Bayındır is rubbish, says Trevor. Leave him. Let him go ASAP. Why is he rubbish? You've not seen him play. Not properly. I want him in front of Bleeding and Arno. So no, I'm happy with him. I'm happy with him getting a chance, to be honest. Mel says, as you said, Adam, it's mental. Yes, it really is. Bayındır was good against Wales for Turkey. It was. Isn't Twitter full of so-and-so's mincing about so-and-so's in tights? CC, less of that. We don't need to be talking like that. T is back in the chat as well. Bacon Butter, how are you doing? Had to find a keeper who's happy to be a number 2, unless he's older. Rom was perfect. Oh, he was. He was a good goalkeeper. He was a good reserve goalkeeper. Romero, I think, was the best number 2 you could have had. Really, I mean, him and Van der Gaal. I think good number 2s. Good number 2s, yes. Super chats in from Chris again. Thank you so much, my man. Loving that. Really appreciate that, buddy. Didn't mean to come across rude, mate. No, he wasn't. Trust me. Hear it lots on British channels from the US here. So pardon my ignorance. Also, what's Kaz's favourite position? Oh, Kaz is, for me, she plays better, I think, on the left wing. I think that's the best position. She can play anywhere in the front three, right, centre forward and left wing. She's fast. Fast as, it's like shit off a shovel, to be honest. She's rapid. And did I tell you that she actually played for United as well back in the day? Because she did. So yeah, she is a very good player. But yeah, she would teach our forwards a thing or two. Put it that way. Heaton is a good keeper. Didn't need Bayındır. Heaton's out of contract. It's going to be sad to see Heaton go. Agil did her ACL, so game abandoned. Oh, that must have been a dodgy pitch. And someone's done themselves in now and can't go work next week because the pitch was unplayable. It's not good. Not good. Adam, why did I leave that channel? Why did I leave that channel? Because I wanted to create content and I wanted to be me. That's why. and I'm loving it. And I appreciate all of your comments and everyone getting involved. Sorry, Adam, old chappy. I am... No, it's all right. Sorry, I can't see that message because YouTube actually has a little logo at the bottom there. So I just need to wait for someone else to come in. Right, there it is now. Sorry, Adam, old chappy. I'm not au fait with Twitter. Hey, it's fine. Don't worry. How come 4G? Jeez, yeah, she was playing on 4G as well. That's not good. But guys, that pretty much is the end of the show. United are going to win 4-2. I'm looking forward to this one. Stay tuned. After the game, my match reaction will be up, guys. I've got everything ready to go. Ooh, here we go. Come on, United. Let's get the win. And let's get closer to them Champions League spots. Guys, all the super chats, new members, everyone liked the video and just joining us. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. We'll be back straight after the game, guys. So be prepared, be ready. And then again tonight, like I said, the breakdown show. A new show where we judge what we said after the game and break it down properly and try and criticise ourselves and watching the game back and seeing if we missed anything. I think that's important to do on a match day as well. So join us for that, 8 o'clock. Me and Jay will be live, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back later. Enjoy the game. Come on, United. Let's do it. We've got this. Give the video a like on your way out, guys.